Oh my goodness, it has been a wet winter. It's finally not raining for a change, and this week the promise is that we're going to get some sun, but it's the 1st of April and it has been cold and it's been wet. I mean, everyone, you know this. We've been living in the cabin now for 5 or 6 weeks because it's just been so wet, and we've had a few close shaves in the house. It's just been a lot less stressful. We are off to go and finish up the logs, which we were doing last weekend. Toby's been busy in there, and so we're going to go and finish that and then do a little bit of planting in the polytunnel to get some veggies going for this summer. Just enjoying that it's not raining, but very much looking forward to some sun. Feels like spring has been very late this year, so yeah, that's the plan. So come along. It is the 3rd of April and we've had a beautiful day. Can you see? It's lovely. We are just cutting the path through the meadow because it's growing quick. It's just incredible. We're surrounded by yellow flowers. I'd like to know if that's a thing. Why all the early spring flowers are all yellow. We've got the gorse, we've got some mustard flowers over there, the celandine, the daffs, the primroses, all lovely shades of yellow. But yeah, we are cutting a wiggly path, little nature trail, so that we can just take little mindfulness walks through the meadow. Yeah, it's just been a beautiful day and very much needed. There was a lot of rain that came last week, and we'll show you some footage of what happened, and it was a very tense moment. We could really do with it stopping now so that we can actually start to just relax a little bit. We've had 45 mil of rain since last night, and I'm just out recording. The leat's all full of water, we've got nowhere to drain to. The river is completely in flood. I mean, this is worse than we've seen it since we've been here. When you look at it from up there, you can really see how high the river level is. And came down to the house, all the alarms are blaring, and the pump out the back has failed again. I mean, we've bought new pumps, we've checked them all, they were all working as of yesterday, but the problem is that they require this float switch to make the pump actually work, and we've had this now on 3 or 4 occasions where the float switch is up in the air going, you need to be working, and the pump's just not kicking in. So much for draining. This was our only hope, and it's full. Hard to know what to do. Just trying to take stock and not micromanage Toby's path cutting too much. I was really cross with him last year because he did them all too straight. So he's on strict instructions that we want really wiggly paths. Poor man. Just been filming to show you the beautiful driveway because it looks so lovely, and I have been waiting for a day like this when the sun actually comes out to film it because it's been looking so beautiful for a good few weeks, but we have just had relentless rain, and finally the sun has come out and I can show these beautiful flowers behind me without it just being wet and miserable. It's so nice to finally be out and feel the warmth of the sun and not to be like head to toe waterproof gear. Yeah, spring is in the air. I think a week ago I did a little post basically saying, oh, spring is here, it's so lovely. And we did have 2 or 3, maybe 4 days of nice weather, but we are check out that sky. It's very windy. So thankfully just had a little nighttime walk, and we're gonna go and sit by the fire, maybe do some engraving. Stay warm out there. So I had a little idea. We love this tree and we want to make a bench out of it, but you can't see the view. So the plan is we're going to pull it to about there or so. So, Toby says he can't explain what we're doing, so I will do the job of presenting. We moved that yesterday, which was quite a job. It was quite fun, actually. We've got this pile of soil here and this big lumpy lump, the last of the lumps here and one over there. All of this needs to be removed, and we don't want to like trash the ground and just dump spoil elsewhere. We're gonna put it here, and we're gonna create like a little sculpted area and turn that into a little reptile bank. So we'll top it off. We're gonna have like a habitat pile. So we've got bits of brush. We're gonna have some stone. We'll bring in some other stone, put some pipes in there for animals to kind of get in amongst it. And then the idea with this, as we are all about benches, we love a bench. This we've moved away from the bank where it had originally fallen. We've just pulled it out because A, it's a very beautiful piece of timber, but it's also very comfortable. And we did a little bit of sculpting yesterday just to take some of the wobbly bits that stick up your bum off, so that we can sit here at the end of a hard day and we've got a really beautiful view. And next weekend, where we've levelled this and this is starting to kind of recover a bit, we are going to start getting some planters out here for our veggies. So yeah, it's very exciting. Still a work in progress, but Toby's made good progress on this today, and we've got all of that still needs sorting out. But yeah, it's good. It's the last of the mounds is gone, so we're gradually digging the house out of a hole.